In the top stories, St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party honors National Labour Movement stalwarts in annual wreath-laying ceremonies. Hundreds march in annual Labor Day parade, and Prime Minister Drew to meet with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio. The details on these stories and more after the break.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Keeping up with the kids' growth spurts might mean time for a bigger fridge. Don't worry, at Quartz, we've got you. Need to upgrade your home? Get new arrivals in dining. Plus, buy more and save more on bedroom sets and get an additional 10% on credit purchases of any bedroom set. Want quality products that provide value at the best prices backed by full warranty? We've got you. Plus, shop today and pay later with Quartz Ready Finance. Whatever you need, we've got you. Only at Quartz, bringing value home.
All cars and trains, boats and planes are heading straight to St. Kitts from June 26th to June 28th for the 2025 St. Kitts Music Festival. Featuring Young Breda, Kester Band, Shensia, Toujours, Barrington Levy, Patrice Roberts, Spice, Romaine Volgo, Ira Star, Jennifer Hudson, and the world boss himself, Vibes Cartel, and much, much more. Get your tickets now at stkitsmusicfestival.com. The 2025 St. Kitts Music Festival, June 26th to June 28th, where music meets paradise.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I am Shaira Flanders. Nationally, the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party recently held wreath-laying ceremonies across St. Kitts to pay tribute to prominent figures of the country's labour movement. These took place at the Deep Bay Methodist Church Cemetery, St. Paul's Cemetery, St. Peter's Anglican Church, and Springfield Cemetery in Basse-Terre. Leading the observances were Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew and the Right Honorable Dr. Denzil Douglas, who personally knew or worked with several of the individuals being honored. Members of Cabinet and representatives from the Trades and Labor Union were also in attendance. At the gravesite of Owen William Keynes, Dr. Douglas reflected on the significance of the annual tradition.
Traditionally, we come here during the celebration of Labor Day, or Workers' Day, or May Day, as it is described in some countries. It is when we remember those who have utilized their time here on earth to not only ensure that their own families would have been cared for, but for the entire nation as a family. This simple ceremony is to ensure that their works, their lives are never forgotten. And every year, we of the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Movement, that is, the union and the party, remember them in this particular way.
Attendees honored the memory and contributions of key figures in the Federation's labor history. Dr. Douglas highlighted the legacy of the nation's first premier and national hero, the Right Honorable Sir Robert Llewellyn Bradshaw.
If there is one person who is completely accepted as a national hero, it would be the Right Excellent Sir Robert Llewellyn Bradshaw, who was not only our first national hero, but also one who is described as the father of this Twin Island Federation, St. Kitts and Nevis. Why do we describe him as the father of our nation? It was he who, leading the labor movement since in the early 50s, was able to transition and transform this country of ours. It was he who recognized the importance of ownership of the economic development pillars of our country and nationalized the sugar industry, which was the mainstay of our economy.
Honorable Marcia Henderson, in her tribute to Sir Probin Innes, emphasized the value of integrity in public service.
He served, as our Honorable Prime Minister says, as the youngest governor, and he would have served during his tenure with 3 changes in government. So he would have served with Sir Bradshaw, Southwell, Limor, and even with Dr. Kennedy Simmons. He was a man of integrity and stood on his beliefs to the extent that during his term, when he was asked as governor to assent to a piece of legislation that he felt was unconstitutional, he refused to assent, and ultimately he was removed as governor for St. Kitts and Nevis. The recommendation was made for his removal. As we lay the wreath in his honor this afternoon, it is a reminder to us for us to stand firm in our beliefs and our principle. Sir Probin's legacy is also a clear reminder to us that men, and not just men, but women as well, of conviction are absolutely necessary to the progress of our...
The ceremony included visits to the final resting places of Owen William Keynes, Charles E. Mills, Clarence Fitzroy Bryant, Sir Robert Llewellyn Bradshaw, Sir Lee Llewellyn Moore, Esmond St. John Payne, Fidel O'Flaherty Sr., Sir Probin Innes, Glenn Ghost Philip, Sir Cuthbert Sebastian, Sir Joseph Nathaniel France, and Sir Caleb Azariah Paul Southwell. And in other news, hundreds of participants dressed in red took to the streets on Monday for the annual Labor Day March, an event held each year on the first Monday in May to honor the contributions of workers. The St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party, or SKNLP, which maintains a long-standing connection with the Trades and Labour Union, organizes the march as part of its Labor Day celebrations. Speaking with ZIZ News, Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, said there is a lot for workers in St. Kitts and Nevis to celebrate this Labor Day.
The turnout is definitely much better than last year. We had seen an increase with our public meetings, and we are proud that our people have come out today really to celebrate this Workers' Day. There's a lot to celebrate. Our GAE pension, increasing minimum wage, honorarium pay to our frontline workers, free education, improved healthcare, improved security, many things for our people to be happy about on this Labor Day.
He spoke of the importance of the annual Labor Day parade.
It's important that workers continue to march to demonstrate to the country that workers are the center of advancement and development of this country. Therefore, it is important to continuously remind the nation about that.
Prime Minister Drew encouraged workers to continue to advocate for their rights.
My message to the people is continue to advocate for the advancement and the betterment for all workers. We are powering progress, and it's all about our workers today.
The march followed a route along Keon Street, making its way through downtown Basse-Terre, and concluded with a rally at the Patsy Alice Playfield. The march was one of several events hosted by the SKNLP to mark the occasion. Other activities included the Miss Labour pageant, held on Saturday, May 3rd, where Miss Shakayla Tatum of Constituency No. 1 was crowned the winner. The wreath-laying ceremony was held on Sunday to honor 12 individuals for their contributions to the labor movement in St. Kitts and Nevis. And in other news, Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, will join fellow Caribbean leaders from the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, or OECS, and the Bahamas in a pivotal high-level meeting with United States Secretary of State, Honorable Marco Rubio, scheduled for Tuesday, May 6th, 2025. This important diplomatic engagement will focus on matters of mutual interest, aimed at strengthening cooperation and deepening ties between the United States and the Eastern Caribbean. The agenda is expected to cover a wide range of critical areas. Prime Minister Drew, who continues to champion the advancement of St. Kitts and Nevis within regional and international frameworks, emphasized the value of sustained dialogue and partnership with key global allies. Quote, "The United States remains a significant strategic partner to St. Kitts and Nevis and the wider Caribbean. This meeting reflects our collective commitment to ensuring that the pressing concerns of our region are heard and that tangible pathways for cooperation and development are pursued." End quote. And after the break, youths encouraged to take advantage of new Connory Stadium. And Skillek completes Health and Safety Week. Stay with us.
Can I get a wow? It's the sound you'll make when you get our loan. From a place you once knew to a dream home come true. Wow, for a home like new. Wow, is the effect you'll get when you upgrade your home.
Upgrade, improve, enhance your home with National Bank's Wow Mortgage. For the effect you'll get when you upgrade your home. Lowest interest rate guaranteed and the most favorable terms.
It's Wow Mortgage. Can I get a wow?
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
"Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy."
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
This Mother's Day weekend, give her the gift of style, comfort, and savings during the Hospice Mother's Day mega sale. Mothers deserve more. From Thursday, May 8th to Saturday, May 10th is 25% off everything store-wide on all discountable items at Hospice Building and Nevis Centers, where we say, build with us. Hospice Furniture and Appliances get style, comfort, and savings. Ashley Home Stores and Kits, home to her favorite looks. Builder's Paradise, always bringing you the everyday lowest prices. Plus at Hospice Furniture and Appliances and Ashley's Home Store, get 25% off all cash sales. And wait for it, double cash back on all higher purchases. And at Hospice Building and Nevis Centers, it's a solid 25% off all discountable items, just in time for those home improvement projects she's been dreaming about. Mothers deserve more. She deserves it all. The savings, the comfort, the beauty. So don't miss the 3-day Mother's Day mega sale. Thursday, May 8th to Saturday, May 10th at Hosford's and Builder's Paradise. Built for her, price for you. Terms and conditions apply. Mothers deserve more.
Health-wise on ZIZ TV, Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Hosted by Dr. Malik Lescott, Dr. Jolette Woodley, and Dr. Patrice Lawrence.
While others see customers as numbers, we see our customers as people, neighbors, friends, who deserve more than one-sided connections. That's why we're redefining what real connection is by prioritizing our customers and showing our appreciation by putting our money where your loyalty is. Flow customers claim $600 in gift cards when you add internet to your postpaid plan. That's loyalty that flows both ways.
Thank you for staying with us. Contractor responsible for the newly constructed Connory football stadium, Ellison Isaac, would like the young persons in the community to make full use of the facility for their well-being. Isaac, a member of the community, says growing up they did not have such a proper space to utilize, and it's now for the current generation and those to come to take advantage of what has been built for them.
I just need them to just a mind frame, like, you know, where this is something nice for them for the future. When we was growing up, we had these kind of things. We had our hot son. So they got to cherish it, take care of it, and go out there and keep the trend going. I can't really premier, so they need to keep it going. I remember his divisions and so forth, so if you lose, you're going down. I may be safe on a first class team. So if you got 2 teams in the Premier Division, that would be good.
With Connory, the home of 2 football teams, Connory FC and Connory Fireball International, Isaac believes this now provides the clubs with the opportunity to have home games, allowing their supporters and particularly the older members of the community to see their teams in action on a regular basis.
Yes, home games. So the elder folks, them who don't support the club, who don't like him to go to town, they just come over here and they support the team.
The Connory Football Stadium was officially opened by the Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, on Saturday, May 3rd. And in other news, the St. Kitts Electricity Company Limited, or SKILEC, recently concluded its 2025 Health and Safety Week, celebrating a week filled with activities centered around safety, innovation, and artificial intelligence. The event took place from April 23rd to May 2nd under the theme SKILEC, creating a culture of safety using AI capabilities. The week kicked off on April 23rd with Power Talk, a radio program on ZIZ Radio discussing prioritizing safety in an electric utility. This was followed by a heartfelt church service at Rivers of Living Water Christian Center on April 27th. On April 28th, SKILEC proudly launched its HSSE policy statement and honored 6 dedicated employees: Mr. Clement Williams, Miss Keziah Bailey, Mr. Javid Gilbert, Mr. Ricardo Gardner, Mr. Colin Harris, and Mr. Faust Richards as safety champions. April 29th saw the introduction of SKILEC's new Microsoft SharePoint intranet platform during the annual Lunch and Learn session, making it easier for SKILEC personnel to report safety issues from any device. On May 1st, the Safety AI Challenge took center stage with 6 participants creatively recreating PPE gear for AI detection. The week wrapped up with Hydration Day on May 2nd, emphasizing the importance of wellness in safety. Each event underscored SKILEC's unwavering commitment to fostering a safety-first culture driven by innovation and AI. Mrs. Claricia Langley Stevens, Safety and Security Manager, described the week as both energizing and forward-thinking. And coming up in regional news, Caribbean registers lowest university enrollment. Stay with us.
Attention, St. Kitts and Nevis. The countdown is on and time is running out. This is your final call, your last chance to save big at Hostos Automotive during our VAT Off Drive On Blowout event. It's your final call, your last chance to get up to $15,000 in total savings. No down payment, free servicing for 12 months, free bill of sale, $1,000 in groceries, or 3 months of free gas, free registration, licensing, tinting, and accessories, and 4% VAT off on top of it all. Yes, you've heard right. Everything free and 4% VAT off. But listen closely. This incredible sale ends when June ends. No extensions, no do-overs. This is your final call, your last chance for the biggest auto sales saving for the year. So don't walk, run to Hostos Automotive now. Your dream car is waiting, and these deals are ready to roll. Hostos Automotive, where affordability meets the road. Terms and conditions apply.
Are Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
National Home Loans. Get your dream home. All could be yours. Walk through the door. Come take what you need. Get you the keys. All could be yours. What you deserve. National Home Loans. Get your dream home. Get your dream home. Right it. Get your dream home. National Home Loans. Get your dream home.
National Home Loans. Home ownership made easy. When you're with National, you're home.
While others see customers as numbers, we see our customers as people, neighbors, friends. So we're putting our money where your loyalty is. Flow customers claim $600 in gift cards when you add internet to your postpaid plan today.
Thank you for staying with us. We move now to news on the regional scene. The Caribbean region is falling behind the rest of the Western Hemisphere in tertiary education enrollment, according to Vice Chancellor of the University of the West Indies, UWI, Sir Hilary Beckles. Speaking at the UWI's 2025 Annual University Council meeting on Friday, held at the St. Augustine campus in Trinidad, Sir Hilary revealed sobering statistics about the state of higher education in the region. Sir Beckles said, quote, "We have to keep growing. And why do we have to keep growing? Because we are not in a comfortable space. Less than 15% of our school leavers go on to university. This is far too low. In fact, it is the lowest ratio in our hemisphere. We need to have up to 30–40%, end quote. Current data from the World Bank underscores the concern. While tertiary enrollment averages nearly 60% in North America and 52% in Latin America, the Caribbean falls below 25%, according to World Bank data. The disparities within the region are also stark. In Eastern Caribbean states, only about 15% of secondary school graduates pursue higher education, and less than 10% of adults have completed tertiary level programs, according to the OECS Secretariat. And coming up, Israel approves a plan to relocate Gaza population to the south. We'll have the details when we come back.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you, always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end.
On the international scene, Israel's security cabinet on Sunday approved an expanded military operation in Gaza that would include relocating the enclave's entire population to the south, according to an Israeli official, while a minister described the plan as a move to conquer the territory. The vote came hours after the military said it would mobilize tens of thousands of reservists, strengthening its capacity to operate in the besieged Palestinian territory. A senior Israeli security official said the operation in Gaza, called Gideon's Chariots, was unanimously approved by the security cabinet with the aim of subduing Hamas and securing the release of all hostages. And up next in sports, teams book places in SKNFA FA Cup round of 16. IOC returns swimmers' medals lost in LA wildfires. Stay with us.
Everywhere we go, we see workers. And these workers use their tools to get the job done. The lifeguard at the beach has his lifesaver. The construction worker has his tool set. So does the carpenter. Oh, this young lady? In her bag, she has everything she needs to get her job done, protecting herself and her client in the process.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end.
First up in sports, the St. Kitts Nevis Football Association's FA Cup action continued over the weekend in Keyon, with the winning teams booking their place in the round of 16. Village Galaxy booked their place with a comprehensive 6-0 victory over Lodge Patriots. Defending champions Old Road Jets moved one step closer to defending their title with a 2-0 victory over Dieppe. Village Superstars downed Newtown United by 2-0 to advance to the round of 16. Connory were in winners' row, advancing with a 4-0 hammering of Sadlers United Predators. And St. Peter's FC moved into the round of 16 with a 3-0 victory over Molyneux FC. Meanwhile, Olympic champion swimmer Gary Hall Jr. has been presented with replicas of the 10 medals he won across 3 games after the originals were destroyed during the Los Angeles wildfires. The 50-year-old American received the medals from International Olympic Committee President Thomas Bach during a ceremony in Lausanne. Hall won 5 gold, 3 silver and 2 bronze medals while competing for the United States at the 1996, 2000 and 2004 Olympic Games in Atlanta, Sydney and Athens, respectively. But as the wildfires that killed at least 29 people and destroyed large areas of Los Angeles took hold in January, he was forced to abandon his Pacific Palisades home and leave the medals behind. And when we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Everywhere we go, we see workers. And these workers use their tools to get the job done. The lifeguard at the beach has his lifesaver. The construction worker has his tool set. So does the carpenter. Oh, this young lady? In her bag, she has everything she needs to get her job done, protecting herself and her client in the process.
Recapping the top stories, St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party honors National Labour Movement stalwarts in annual wreath-laying ceremonies. Hundreds march in annual Labour Day parade, and Prime Minister drew to meet with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio. And that brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you so much for joining us. I've been your presenter, Shaira Flanders. Have a good one.